the channel. It's been a minute since we've done some new Tom MacDonald, and I'm super excited to dive into this one. It's called Scars, and if we know Tom MacDonald like we do, it's going to be freaking absolutely incredible. So without further ado, from me, Tom MacDonald fans everywhere, all of you, let's get off tap.
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life. I can't remember how I made it this far, but I know it was a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom. You know that I got a lot of marks under these clothes. Should have killed me, somehow I survived. These tattoos
things just right off the back, can we just take a moment to appreciate Tom MacDonald, how real this song is, how amazing it sounds, the level of growth that we have heard as we have been going through his catalog, his body of work. We have heard the growth. This is an artist now that is performing in their prime, and they are freaking absolutely just in their zone. They're comfortable in their skin. This right here is incredible. It's absolutely pleasing to my ears. Let's continue.
I remember how I ended up here, but I know I probably should have died. I don't remember why I cried all those tears, but I know that I turned out alright. I know that people wanted me dead. I lost all my friends, was running from the cops, getting very dark in my head. You know that I have seen a lot of things in all of my years, but I'm thankful for this crazy life. Every single scar and every single scrape, every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain, because the words escape me but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars. I have had my scars longer than most of my friends. Crashed a couple cars, put some stitches in my legs. Looked up at the stars and all I can say is thanks. Recovery was hard, but it made me who I am. All these ugly battle scars complete me. They're reminders of the demons who tried their best to defeat me. They don't look so good in photos, but my struggles ain't beneath me. And these tattoos ain't for nothing, this is physical graffiti.
This song, even though it's fresh and it's new and it's something that just absolutely takes us on another Tom MacDonald journey, one of the things that always remains the same is the realness, the truth, the grounded in the truthness, the freaking absolutely just desire to open up and to share his journey, his struggles, to share everything that has made him the person that he has become today, to share that with all of us, the listeners, the fans. And the best thing about this is that it resonates with so many of us. It's stuff that we can relate with. When you have relatable music, it actually does something to you on the inside. It actually has the ability to heal and to improve and have a great impact on your own life. This is what Tom MacDonald does so well. He takes and gives living examples of his own challenges, his trials, his tribulations, his own journey, and he takes that and he allows us to freaking use that as a tool, as a roadmap, as a guide, as a blueprint for us to apply to our own lives, that we can grow from, learn from, that we can reach a higher state of consciousness with, that we can learn how to avoid said pitfalls from his own story that he tells and shares. Tom MacDonald is one of the greatest storytellers of our generation.
Every broken bone, all the sticks and stones, and the moments when I felt so alone. Every single tear and like a million beers that I only drank so I could try to cope. Every bloody nose and all the muddy clothes when I was in the dirt down inside a hole. Every single scuff and every single scab made me who I am. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars.
You know, having not heard a new Tom MacDonald song in a minute, we've been really just catching up with the back catalog for the longest. And even though I know there's tons of new, incredible stuff that I could dive into and just jump and go straight there, I had been just focusing on the back catalog and slowly getting to the new things, except when they just drop, like kind of within the time that I actually notice is dropped. And I'm like, okay, well, this has been in the past week. Why don't we just go ahead and dive into this while it's still fresh? I'm glad I did, because this song, it is so freaking real, dude. Like, I mean, it resonates on so many levels, and we all have this, probably the same type of story where we're like, how did we get here? I've got so many scars that, and these scars that we have, they are deeply just bedded within us on the inside, and they're battle scars. They're the type of scars that, not everyone, it may not be apparent, like they might not be obvious, but for us, they're pivotal and impactful points in our lives that helped us to become who we are in the present, who we are today. There's so many stories related to each scar, but in the story, there's something more powerful. It's the lesson. It's the lesson. And I always say, if you find the lesson, you'll find the blessing. And that is such a beautiful thing, because just because something horrible has happened, just something impactful has happened, another scar has been added to collection, doesn't need to be the end all, this horrible thing that you can't come from. If you learn in the midst of darkness and hardships and hard times, if you learn to find the beauty in it, if you can find the lesson, then you will make it to the other side that much wiser. It will give you an opportunity for growth. And me, myself, being someone with a lot of scars myself, I often just thank God, for being able to still be here to tell my story, to be able to testify, to share my journey, my experiences, and how I overcame, and why today, even when I get punched in the stomach, even when things seem their hardest, I've got water leaking on my head, I got mold growing in my feet, no matter what is going on in my life, it's why I don't ever want to stop. I don't want to quit. And when I feel like it's a little bit hard and I don't know if I can make it, I take a look again at those scars that I already have overcome. And they help remind me that I can do it, that I can overcome, that I can get there, that I can reach the top, that it will be okay if I stay strong and I believe in myself. I keep up the fight. I keep the faith. This is Tom MacDonald. Someone who's not afraid to do any of those things. Someone who's been there, someone who's lived to tell the tale. Tom MacDonald takes his real life experiences and applies it in his music in such a manner that you can't help but be drawn in to the entire presentation. It's not just one aspect with Tom MacDonald. You're not just getting this one little bit that you go, oh yeah, well, he's good at that. I'll take that, but the rest, nah. No. He has multiple layers that he has perfected in the story creation process. See, as artists, we are storytellers, and some of us do it better than others. Tom MacDonald does it at a very high level. Tom MacDonald is the ultimate Dr. Seuss of storytelling when it comes to music. I really appreciate and have such a mad respect for Tom MacDonald. As many of you know, I have reacted to tons of his songs, and I can tell you each and every time I come away feeling like I have had an incredible experience. I feel like I have been shared with someone's personal demons, their personal struggles and journeys that they have opened up to me and shared that with me. And that is so cool. And that's why Tom, all of the fans feel like, yeah, we are really family. Because family does that, right? Family comes and they share and they open up and they talk about things, and they want to reach out and help you, guide you through your own scars, your own trials and tribulations, your own struggles, your own things. They want to be there, be that shoulder, be that ear, and they want to offer whatever they can to assist you so that you can overcome, so that you can survive your own scars. Tom MacDonald, one of the greatest that have ever done it. His hard work and dedication and commitment is paying off. You see it in spades. He's kicking field goals all over the place. He's finally getting a lot of recognition, and he did it like Frank Sinatra, his way. He stayed true to being an independent artist. And with Nova by his side, they have been an unstoppable force that have absolutely been just incredible. The dream team. Everything that they do together is literally gold. And you can't take a video like this that's been shot so well and just absolutely edited and color graded and the whole 9 yards to perfection by Nova, and not just at least also show her some love, because it's a team effort, you see. And behind the scenes, and me being an artist myself, I will tell you, behind the scenes, there's so much that has to go on, that has to happen to create these amazing works of art for you. It starts before you even get into the studio. And then once you get in the studio and everything associated with said studio work and mastering and the whole nine of a song process, creation process, then you have to do the after stuff, all the stuff, videos, marketing, promotions. I mean, they do the whole nine. You have to respect that. You have to respect the grind, and you have to respect someone who's not afraid to let you in, When you can form that type of connection with your audience, you've got something special. You got something incredible. You have Tom MacDonald. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Tom, for putting out another amazing work. We appreciate you and Nova. Much love. As always, remember to live each moment to the fullest. Remember that your scars, you got this. You'll be okay. Find a lesson, find a blessing, and remember to keep it off tap.